Hello and welcome back, YouTube. It's been about a year since I got this computer, and what a crazy year it's been. COVID and Delta variant and all that good stuff. And so what I wanted to do is, I've had the computer for about a year now, share with you guys my experiences and thoughts and let you know how it's been. Just kind of giving you like a quick walk around. By the way, there's a cat. If you remember my unboxing video, how small he was, he's hiding back there. Berkshire, say hi. Mew. My son, he's playing, I think, Wobbly Life. He still loves his computer. All right, but back to this one. The Aurora R11 with the 3080. I actually just took it into work today. I'm a mechanic, and dusted it out, which it didn't need it so bad on the outside, but on the inside, if you can see these little fins here, these things will over time accumulate dust, and to me it started looking like not very good, so I went and took an air hose and blew it out really well. So now it's looking really good. And so, by the way, it's paid for. I paid it off about a week ago. I had the 1 year free financing. You got to make sure you pay that off before the year's up, because not only do they start adding interest, they will also back charge all the other interest they hadn't been adding. So you got to make sure if you do that, pay it off. Okay, what can I say about it? It's been great. I had one little problem where I was getting blue screens, and that was because, if we can go in here, I'll show you the Alienware Command Center. Let's bring that up. Okay, here it is. And I had overclocked it. I was pushing it to 5 gigahertz, and there was literally no real, it usually runs at 4.8 gigahertz. There was really no discernible difference in the games. It wasn't faster. It was more like a, you know, getting to that big 5.0 gigahertz, like a flex. And, you know, only game that there was a problem was Battlefield 5. So when I was running at 5 gigahertz, it wasn't overheating or anything. It just, Battlefield 5 didn't like it, and it would blue screen. And it took me a while to figure it out that that was what it was, but that's the only thing that it was. And so I just turned off my overclock by going to the home screen of the command center, going down here, and you can click overclock 1, 2, or overclock off. Now it's on overclock off, and it's working great. That was the only thing, the only problem I've ever had. In terms of noise, I will say this, the noise most of the time doesn't bother me, because sometimes it's loud and I'm wearing a headset, don't really hear it. The only time it's a little bit annoying is when my son and I are playing brick rigs together. And so, like, when you're crashing things and there's all these Legos or whatever blowing up on the screen, it'll like throttle up and sound really loud. And to me, it's not really that big of a deal, because both of our volumes are turned up and we're laughing and having a good time crashing stuff into each other. But yeah, I will say that I have noticed sometimes it's noticeably loud. Other than that, it's been great. So do I regret buying it? Absolutely not. Especially, you know, everything, there's a shortage on everything right now. If you can get a graphics card, it's going to cost you double what it should, the MSRP. It's double. Everything's crazy inflated. Absolutely crazy. What else? The only thing I wanted to tell people, if you're sitting on the fence here, you're wondering, should I order one? I have to make sure I mention this, and that's, you need to make sure you get liquid cooled. And I'm going to show you how to do that, because a lot of people, like, it's kind of confusing. I can see how people could get confused, but let's go to the Alienware website, desktops, Aurora R12, and we'll come down to here. So you want to click, you can click any one of these, but we'll go down to here, customize and buy. And so you're looking at the processors, operating system, graphics cards. By the way, if you're gonna do anything here, get the 3080. You don't need a 3080 Ti. It's a lot more heat for not a lot more performance. 3090 isn't really even for gaming. It's for like content creators, people who are making games or editing like crazy videos. If you're a gamer, which is pretty much all I use this for, get the 3080. That is a sweet spot in terms of like value and performance, and you're gonna be good for the set for the future. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is how you get a liquid cooled computer, the Alienware. It's under chassis options. And so you got air cooled, liquid cooled. Pay very close attention because you're gonna wanna get liquid cooled with the 1000 watt power supply. 1000 watt power supply, it is perfect. You're gonna be set for the future in case you ever wanna upgrade. So liquid cooled, and you could either go dark side, but I prefer the white computer. And understand that if you do go dark side, your computer's gonna be black, which that's fine, but you're not gonna have this LED strip back there, and you're not going to have the LED ring on the outer, on the front side, on the outer. Okay, the only other thing I wanted to cover here is this. People ask me, did you put new fans in? Did you repaste it? Did you do this? Did you do that? All these different mods. I didn't do anything. This is stock factory. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to put new fans in as long as you get the liquid cooling for the processor. You don't need to redo the fans. People do that. They swear they get better temperatures and this and that. You don't need to do any of that. You can if you want to. If you want to crack it open, that's fine. But other than that, after a little while ago, I got an email talking about re-upping on the warranty. I only did the 1 year basic, and so it was like 80 bucks. And at first I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But then I was like, wait a minute. For 80 bucks, I think it actually turned out to be 90 after taxes. Why wouldn't I do it? I can't get a new graphics, the graphics card, for example, failed. I can't get a new graphics card for frickin' anything less than 900 to 1,000 bucks, anything decent. So yeah, I spend 90 bucks, I re-up the warranty for another year. We'll see what happens from here. But no, it's been a great computer, and as a mechanic, my hands are usually like dirty. They're pretty clean now. My hands are usually dirty and grimy. Like the mouse and everything is not covered in grime. The keyboard, the same, held up really well. The white, for example, isn't like discolored. So that's really good. You got the different lighting. And I actually went and changed my FX. I went and changed, some of these are like Alienware. Fusion Red was an Alienware, they used to have it on their website. When you order a computer, you could choose what lighting would come with the computer when you first got it. So Fusion Red was one of the options. Lunar White was another option. That looks kind of cool. Nebula Aqua. This is how it comes out of the box nowadays. You don't get to choose what color it is. It just comes standard Nebula Aqua, and then you can change it. Nova Yellow. Plasma Purple. Terra Green. What else? I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Astral Blue. That's what I have it on now. Of course, my favorite is probably the red. You can get it Christmassy with it. I love that. I really do love that feature. Changing the lights on a whim. All right. Let's see, what else? I think that's really it. That's all I wanted to say. It's been a great computer, and it couldn't have come at a better time. People, all right, that's gonna give me epilepsy. I see a lot of people online, just ragging it, and what a terrible computer, and I bought one of these, and you gotta understand that no matter what product is out there, there's gonna be someone who buys it, and they get the lemon of the bunch, and they're gonna go online and just, as loud as they can, tell you how upset they are with it. And there's also people talking about they ordered it and it's not coming for months, and hey, I mean, it sucks, right? It sucks when people get the lemon, or it sucks when you put in an order and it keeps getting delayed. I guess there's a bunch of shipping containers parked on the California coast. They can't get in, it's log jammed. it's a really bad time, which is, I'm glad I bought this. And the truth is, I'll go back to blue. I really love that rainbow wave on the keyboard. The truth is, I bought it at a really good time. I bought just before the shortages from the pandemic hit. You know, I just happened to buy at the right time. So I don't know how long it'll be a wait for you. Probably a couple months, 2 months. But what else can I say? I mean, it's been a great computer, and over the summer, the amount of time I spend playing has gone down. But that's okay, you know, enjoying the nice summer days. It's gonna be winter soon. It's starting to get colder already. It's fall now in Ohio. So I'm glad. Huh? Carter. He's having a hard time in his game. I'm just glad that I have this to look forward to. I can ride out the winter and ride out this, you know, the coronavirus with an awesome rig. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.